What up, what up? Oh crap, I gotta put my dog away. Come on, Crash, let's go to your crate. Come on, bud. So this is gonna be a little Q&A session. Crash, come on, go to your bed. Good boy. It's gonna be a little Q&A session with myself and Kenny. We're about to go head over to my Curts house, and we're gonna finish putting on this Gentoo R blower. Woo. Kenny's out here waiting for me in the truck. Looking down at his phone. Poor shame. All right. Oh, yo, open up. What? I opened it after you did it. Were you locking me out?
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, what a dick.
So that's because you're on TV or whatever.
It's actually a Q&A live session with you and me.
That's what.
So earlier I asked if there was any interest in a Q&A because I get questions about my car all the time, the Fox specifically. And this guy here helped me build it on occasion. So now is a chance that you can ask. I figured a lot of people might be home from work by now, or maybe going home from work. So, oh shit. Oh man. Give me, yep. All right, 1 second. Put this up here. All right. All right. Are you listening to something?
Oh. Yeah, I was watching a video waiting for you.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so if anyone wants to ask questions, now is your chance. Wait for more people to get on here. Kenny, Orlando's unsafest driver.
I wouldn't say that. The seatbelt's on.
We'll see. Yeah, why is your seatbelt on? Because you're unsafe? It needs to be on? Or is it because it's the law? So again, for people just joining, we are going to my coworker Curts house to finish up installing a Gentoo R kit from VMP on his 2012 Mustang GT Coyote. It was bone stock essentially with just a tune and maybe like a catback and intake. We have the blower on the car now, and we are, dude, people, man, they're freaking, oh man, we're gonna die.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, so anyway, it's gonna be fun. We're pretty much almost done.
Yeah, super excited.
Yeah, we're going from stock, which you probably made like 360, 370 at the wheel, to 12, 13 pounds on this blower, and he's gonna make like 600 at the tire.
It's gonna be
pretty awesome.
Fantastic.
I mean, I think that's cool. I don't know if anyone's messaging me because I haven't seen any. Oh, wait. All right, I did not have live chat turned on, so if anyone has messaged me, didn't see it, sorry. That's awkward.
So honestly, the coolest thing about working on this car was, for the first time ever, nothing's leaking, nothing's broke, nothing was stuck because it's been bolted down for 30 years. So all that was new to me and phenomenal. I wasn't even dirty when I left the other night.
Unlike the Miata.
Yeah, 100% opposite of everything I own.
Oh, this window doesn't work. That's right.
It does from the side.
It's not the side that matters. This thing is annoying. There we go. All right. Dude, I don't know if anyone's asked questions because I haven't seen any come up. Sometimes it does this, and I don't understand why. I've been told before by some people that have messaged me afterwards, like, hey, I asked questions and you weren't responding, but I don't know how to even see them. If they're being hidden or what.
You don't trust them, no.
Oh, yeah.
Did it work?
No, I'm
Oh, yeah.
getting a test run from Kenny.
So I don't 100% know where to go.
Yeah, I know where to go. It's fine.
Okay.
So tomorrow, gonna go test the Fox at the track. Last test day before Street Kings. That Racing Channel's event down in West Palm Beach, and Joe sent me the kill tune, so that thing is that thing's scooting. I would have driven it tonight, however the roads are wet. I have slicks on the car. Not trying to die.
Q&A is written in like kindergarten pencil.
It is.
Like little kid crayons.
I needed a thumbnail.
That's funny.
Sometimes a thumbnail is just me and my stupid face like this, and I wanted it to be something else. So Kenny is testing out if the live chat works right now because...
Okay.
Oh, let's find out. If any of you guys are on your phone, you can actually message on your phone and chat live. Oh, yep, it's working now. All right, so we're good. So this is a Q&A episode. If you have any questions about my Fox, what engine fuel management system do you have? All right, so I don't know if you're talking about ECU or if you're talking about just the general fuel system, but the ECU I run is a stock 03 Cobra ECU. I ripped everything out of the Cobra, and this included the body harness and the engine harness. So I use the stock 03 Cobra ECU. Hey, VMP! Oh, is that Carrie? K? Is that what that means? So yeah, I use this. Yeah, the the cool kids are in the house now. So yeah, I run a stock 03 Cobra ECU, which it's been doing good for a while now, but it does give me issues in the higher RPMs. It's pretty common apparently, according to Joe, who tunes my car at VMP. It has like I don't know the best way to describe it, but there's like a little crystal that's in the sorry. How do I get to go back? Okay, there we go. I just wanted to see what I could put. Okay, so it's got a little crystal in the ECU, and at higher RPM, the processing power it takes to send the signal to the spark plugs, the spark can't keep up with how fast the engine's spinning. So at like 6,500 RPMs, my car does start to break up a little bit. It's not enough to really notice it when I'm under load driving, but when you do like an idle slow rev, you can hear it breaking up at the top. So a Holley EFI or a Dominator might be in my near future, but they are kind of expensive. And this next question, 5-0 World, what are the best street tires to run for someone like us with 700 to 800 horsepower? There really are none. They're like, I wouldn't even advise running a street tire. I mean, so all right. So
what's Kyle on? The red car Kyle.
Red car Kyle. Oh, he's on Nitto NTO5s. So Nitto makes a pretty good tire, but if it's just a street tire, like not a radial, not something super soft, not something super grippy, really anything is going to break loose. GT500s, for example, you know, they come with, the last one before the GT350 came with what, 650 horsepower, and I think they came with Michelin Pilot Sport Cups, which are a good tire. They're grippy, but I mean, in a GT500, if you have traction control off and you're cruising down the highway, you can spin that thing freaking to 60, 70 miles an hour. You're gonna break loose. So I would advise, like on the street, to always have a radial, especially if you're like street racing or something like that. Street tires, I mean, any Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or Nitto is going to be pretty grippy, but it's going to break loose no matter what. As long as you just drive it normal, I mean, you're not always going to be making 700 at the tire unless your foot's in it.
He's in here, right?
No. You got to keep going. What stage supercharger do I have on the Fox? So I have a stage, I don't know, it's really not a stage, but VMP sells TVS superchargers, and they had a Gen 1 and Gen 2, which really the only difference was an EGR option on the back of the blower. There might be some updated rotor packs, I'm not sure about that, and the casing might be a little bit different, but I from my understanding, the Gen 2 and the Gen 1 VMP 2.3 were essentially the same. I have a Gen 3 blower, which is a 2.65 liter supercharger, and it outperforms a 2.3 substantially. It flows amazing. Yeah, so I have a Gen 3 blower essentially, and it's awesome. The same pulley combo I had on the Gen 2. So I made at one point I made about 25 pounds on a 2.8 upper stock lower pulley setup, and now on the Gen 3 when I first got it, I made that same boost going down going up 2 sizes in pulley. So instead of running a 2.8 or instead of running a 2.6, which was the smallest pulley I could run for a Gen 2 blower on a stock lower, I went up to a 2.8 and I made the same amount of boost. So the blower is super efficient, and it made a lot more power across the board. And I didn't even have it on a dyno to know that. The very first drive on it with like an updated tune from VMP was scary. So yeah, so Gen 3 265. If you don't have one, if you have a 0304 Cobra GT500 Coyote, I would highly recommend it. It is awesome. That in fact, we're going right now to people that are just jumping on to finish wrapping up a Gen 2R blower install on a 2012 GT, and I'll probably stay on the live feed for a little bit to kind of show you guys what's involved. It's my coworker Kurt. He's got a gorgeous, I mean, he can probably super clean 2012 GT. I don't know, right? I don't know the color that it's called, that it's in, but it looks like looks like red fire from a 0304 Cobra. It's freaking super gorgeous. Like 25,000 miles on it. So anyway, what trans do I have in it? I have a built T56. It's a 6-speed from 0304 Cobra. I have a aftermarket input shaft, a 26 spline output shaft. I have or 26 spline input shaft, sorry. And then I have an aftermarket output shaft. It has an anti-venom mod. The trans is super notchy. I have a triac shifter, McLeod RXT clutch, twin disc, rated for like, I don't know, 1,200 horsepower or something. Across the board, what do you think will give you the best street race, a Hellcat or a ZL1? Ooh. So I raced a ZL1 on the Gen 2 at FL2K, and I actually have a video of that. It's one of like the first videos I posted. So if you go to my page and you scroll way down, you'll see from FL2K I did a roll race, and I raced a bolt-on and tuned ZL1 on the Gen 2 kit, and it was pretty freaking close. I mean, the ZL1s make 650 horsepower stock, with a tune and some bolt-ons. I mean, I'm sure it's probably 650 to 700 at the tire. I think it was a 6-speed, but that was a really close race. And I've raced Hellcats, and Hellcats make about the same power, but they're a lot heavier. So I'd say better the two on a street race, probably a ZL1. Which actually, funny you mentioned that, because I like all types of cars. I like freaking things. I like GT500s. I like Hellcats. I like Camaros, Corvettes, all that stuff. And one of the cars I really like is, and I've wanted one for quite a bit now, and I actually brought my wife to go look at one at the Chevy dealership a couple months ago, and that is my wife who just asked me a question. Aren't you supposed to be a Bible study? Oh, turn left here, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to make a video and navigate for Kenny here.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, he's that's a whole nother story. But anyway, funny you mentioned the ZL1, because I've wanted one for a while. Took my wife to see one, and I actually found one. You gotta go in the left lane. There's a ZL1 1LE for sale at the dealership up the road from me that I really, really, really want. And now that I know my wife is watching, I will say it again. I really, really want it.
Valentine's Day gift.
Yeah. Valentine's Day is 2 days away, babe. Come on. So what other cars do I have? I have currently a 1995 M Edition Miata. Not to brag, but woo! That thing, so we both got Miatas. He bought one, and then like a week later, I bought one because we want to autocross race this season, and that is what we're gonna do.
Yep.
One
race down.
Kurt Jacobs.
Yeah.
Yorkshire Drive.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Kurt Jacobs.
Kurt Jacobs' house.
So I have a 95 M Edition Miata. I have a 2007 and a half, if that makes sense. It was after the body style change. I have a, so pretty much like an 08 Silverado 2500 HD Duramax. That bad boy makes more torque than my Fox does. I have a 2017 KTM Duke 690 motorcycle. My wife has a 2013 KTM Duke 390 motorcycle. And technically I have a 2003 Corvette Z06, a C5. Still in my name. It's my father-in-law's, but the title's still in my name. He's trying to sell it now, but we might actually go back and do some videos with that car. That car is actually really fun. Full bolt-on, minus a cam. It screams. And my wife's question was, what's your favorite thing to eat while at a race? Say, for example, PBIR. I think she's asking that because she wants to make food for the race.
Honestly, like drag race hot dogs always seem to be the best hot dogs.
Yeah. What do I want? What do I want? You know what I want to eat? I want to eat whatever car I race. That way I win. Ham and cheese sandwich. Or peanut butter and jelly. I don't care. I'm like a little kid.
Thank you.
So, have I raced Mustang Lifestyle, or do I plan on racing Mustang Lifestyle? I haven't planned on it, but we can. I know Andrew recently, as of like an hour ago, just posted his car for sale because he is trying to buy a GT500. So he might not want to race it since he's trying to sell it. You know, I don't think he can really break it because he's upgraded just about everything on that car. There's nothing really to break. And that car is super clean. So he has posted his 03, I think it's 03, 0304 Cobra for sale, Gentoo blower, fuel system, clutch, rear end, axles. I mean, this thing it's pretty built. It's still stock steel motor, but it's only got 50,000 miles on it. I mean, the thing is super gorgeous. Yeah, if he wants to race, I'm down. I mean, I think we both know the outcome of this. Or if he gets a GT500 and does some work to that, I'm for sure down for that too, because the GT500 has a higher ceiling. Yes, I will definitely win. That bullet that he has, I'm not sure if you guys know, that was mine. I am not responsible for a lot of the little things that were wrong with it. And I don't know if you guys saw in the video, he shared a lot of like the interaction, but I got the bullet almost as it sat. And all I did was, my buddy Kyle and I messed with the tune. I swapped a couple vacuum lines that were wrong, and we got it running. And I took it off my trailer, I parked it on my driveway, and that is all I did. I wanted to mess with it, but things were getting pretty serious with the Fox, so I didn't have time for that. Oh, thank you, Caden. I like to think the Fox is nasty. What were my plans for the bullet? Really, I just bought it to flip. I got a pretty good deal on it. However, I did get somewhat misled on the miles that it had. It's a long story, but essentially I went into it thinking it had like 70,000 miles, and not until I got home did I find out it had 170,000 miles. So,
old switcheroo.
Dude, bait and switch hardcore. I was not happy. And I know, you might think, oh, why didn't you look at the miles? But the way the situation unfolded when I went to go pick up the car, it was just a weird situation. I didn't really get to look at the miles. I think.
Is it this one?
I think so. If it's not this one, then we could just come out and keep going down.
Alright, take a look.
So, in this giant neighborhood with about a bajillion stop signs.
All the houses look the same.
It's not this one.
Nope.
Nope.
They're all like some off shade of brown.
Yeah, this is like Stepford Wives neighborhood, where like everything is the same. like Groundhog Day. Speaking of everything the same, does everyone ever notice that like when you see a squirrel, all squirrels look the same? No two. You can't tell the age of a squirrel by looking at it. You don't know if that squirrel is a year old or like 30 years old. My friend's doing a small block 351 turbo in his Fox. Nice. I raced my buddy Kyle. He's got a 347 turbo in his red hatchback, and that thing is pretty fast. I think it makes like 500 or something. He just ran his first 10 at the track the other night. He ran a 10.8 at like 129, 128. He's got a built auto in it, so pretty sweet. I hope this next street is it because I'm tired of driving in this neighborhood already. So we're almost at Curts House, and when we get to Curts House, we will show you his blower install on his 2012 Mustang GT VMP Gentoo R. Pretty awesome. Oh no, I can tell you already it's not this one. Sorry.
Struggle fest.
Dude, we're in this neighborhood trying to find my coworker's house, which we've only been to one time. And everything looks the same.
Honestly, I didn't know there's this many wealthy people around here that could have. I mean, there has to be
this
2,000 houses that are all like 400,000.
What are these roofs called? I don't know if you guys know. Can you see these roofs?
Spanish roofs, I think.
Yeah, it's like the Spanish tile that's all like.
They're
you know,
awesome.
anytime you see a house like that has the Spanish tile roofs, you already know it's worth friggin' bajillion dollars. At least here in Florida. Oh, what'd you say? 99 Cobra. Those are pretty cool, man. I like those. I actually had a 99 Cobra, which is, you can ask Kenny, probably one of the best looking new edges I've ever owned.
I'm not a huge fan of new edge Mustangs, but that one is just gorgeous.
Is it left here? Okay, how many lefts can we make?
Hopefully this is the last one.
Alright. Does that say Yorkshire? I think it does.
Yeah.
I think we might be here. Is it true the 5.0 emblem gives you at least 10 extras horsepower?
That's a fact.
I think you might be underselling it. 10? Yeah, I'm gonna venture out and say 20. Oh man, we're actually finally on the right street.
Alright.
So you'll be able to see this thing.
Yeah.
What time is it? He said he'd be home at 6. 6:16. We're good.
Perfect.
Golden.
First try.
Nailed it. Oh, yeah. Last time we pulled up, he was definitely a little frustrated. So, I think he's better. He is nervous to see if he hooked up the wiring right. On the 2012, you have to hook the O2 Cobra. I've never seen one in person. I know they only made like 100 of them. I know a lot of people think that, oh, the O2 Cobra is so cool because look at the front bumper. I think it looks terrible. Hey.
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad.
So you're about to be famous, maybe. A little baby famous. We're live. Look at that.
Oh, alright, there we go. There we go. 6.5 people watching, so.
Yeah, people come in and out. So I've been telling them about this car pretty much the whole video.
Gotcha.
Boy. 2012. I know I get the miles low, right? I mean, 25,000. Might as well still be at the dealer. So there we are. Woo! Oh, and you got the throttle body on. Nice. Yeah, this bad boy's about to scream tonight. Well, maybe not. The road's a little wet. I'm trying to die. But, yeah. This is nice. 600 America power.
600 Eagles.
So one of the things you got to do, which we Kurt did a lot of, you got this bracket here, and you can kind of see. Sucks. I'm trying to say. Sorry, I was trying to read this comment as it came in as I was trying to talk. Oh, nice. That sounds cool, man. So you also got to put this heat exchanger in because obviously the factory 2012 didn't come with one. These cars run on bald eagle piss. Want to race a 32 Deuce Coupe? That sounds.
Oh, those are like one of my dream cars.
That sounds
Ask
dangerous.
if it's yellow like Milner's or green. I don't know. It's dark in that movie.
You just asking yourself. It's facing you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm always down for a race. Honestly, I don't care like how fast the car is. Racing is fun. I mean, if I get next to a freaking soccer mom minivan on the road and she revs her engine at me, best believe I'm gonna freaking roast her. But so anyway, we're gonna finish this up, and I'm gonna end the video here. I'm actually continuing to record a video tonight, but this is about it. You excited, Kurt?
Absolutely.